I'm Amy Anderson for OptionRally TV. OptionRally would like to wish you and your loved ones a wonderful holiday season. Now let's take a look at today's market highlights for December 18th, 2013. Tesco invades India. Stocks flat ahead of the Federal Reserve announcement today. And lastly, crude oil climbs. Let's take a quick look at what is happening in the global markets. European and U.S. equities closed lower as traders around the world wait for the tapering news from the FOMC. Asian shares are barely moving this morning. European stock markets have dropped despite stellar data from Germany as investors focus on the United States Federal Reserve and on whether it will scale back its huge stimulus program. Analysts disagree on the likelihood of a taper, but some expect the Fed to announce a modest reduction of about $10 billion to bond purchases. In corporate news, the UK's biggest retailer, Tesco, said it had applied to open supermarkets in India, one of the first global retailers to try to enter the tough market since New Delhi removed foreign investment barriers last year. Tesco shares fell after the surprise announcement. In the foreign exchange market, the US dollar remains flat in the 80.020 range following last week's US congressional fiscal deal to avoid another government shutdown. The chance of the Fed beginning the tapering this month appears to be increasing. Still, the view that the Fed will delay the tapering until next year remains dominant. In Germany, investor sentiment hit a 7.5-year high amid optimism about the outlook for 2014. The widely watched investor confidence index calculated by the ZW Economic Institute jumped by 7.4 points to 62 in December, its highest level since April 2006. The euro fell to 1.3751, the British pound fell to 1.6261, and sterling was weighed down by official data showing that Britain's 12-month inflation fell to 2.1% in November, the lowest level in 4 years. Moving to commodities, gold dipped to $1231.75 an ounce on the London Exchange ahead of today's main event. Traders are reluctant to make any market moves, while EFTs have been selling off their holdings at record rates. Crude oil added 18 cents this morning to trade at 97.66 ahead of the official EIA inventory due during the U.S. session. The American Petroleum Institute reported 2.5 million barrel fall in the U.S. crude supply for the week ended December 13th, according to data from sources which helped oil gain some momentum. I'm Amy Anderson. Follow me Monday through Friday right here on my channel, at OptionRally.com, and on my Facebook page. Have a great trading day and a wonderful holiday season.